Hey y'all, it's Mama P Sims. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am 𝒂𝒂 and today I'm bringing you a new series. We're getting into the new expansion pack, The Sims 4 Lovestruck, and I'm so excited to bring you this sim. This is my girl, Niasha Bryant, and she's been with me for a long time actually. I created her back in January, and the story that I had for her fits so perfectly with the theme of the Lovestruck pack that I figured it was time to go on and bring her to the channel. So first, thank you for joining me. Make sure you like, leave a comment, subscribe if you love this content. And let me just say really quickly, I'm sure you notice I'm talking lower than usual. It's about 5 in the morning and my kids are right down the hall asleep. I actually just got my 2-year-old back to sleep, so I'm not trying to disturb anybody so I can get through this video, okay? Back to my girl Niasha. As you saw, Niasha's got some things going on. She's not the happiest in her life right now. She is an attorney at a prestigious law firm, and at the age of 27, she's one of the youngest attorneys in Sim Nation to achieve the successes that she has achieved. And she's well on her way to becoming partner, assuming, the big guys at the firm want to play fair with their decision making. It's really only a matter of time though. She actually joined the firm fresh out of college, starting as an intern and then working to prove herself as not just a great attorney, but also just because she's a woman, and you know how that goes. And then she's a young one on top of that. Despite being so close to reaching this goal, something her parents are so proud of her for, over the past year, she's been feeling burned out, like miserable, anxious, and just unfulfilled. And she's been questioning whether this path is something she truly wants, or did she just do it because she thought it was what her parents wanted for her? Her mother was a district attorney for years, and she currently sits as a judge, and her father is a successful doctor at one of the top hospitals in Sim Nation. She's their only child, and they've poured so much into her, but it's like she always feels like she's gonna let them down. But now here she is, working a job she hates and feeling like a hamster on a wheel. Even her romantic relationship with her fine as hell neighbor, Corey, we're gonna see him in a little bit, but it just doesn't feel right anymore. She's not even sure it ever did. He was supposed to be just a hookup. He was her neighbor, they became friends, and it was easy because he was right across the hall. But as time passed, they got comfortable and they just kept it going. And now Corey, much to Niasha's discomfort, he's in love with her. And she don't even want to think about that right now. To make it worse, it's her day off and she just got called into the office. So before we jump into gameplay, I just wanted y'all to see her traits. She is romantically reserved, and that came with the new pack. It says these Sims often tread carefully in the realm of love, preferring to take their time and build solid emotional connections before jumping headfirst into romance. Niasha, she thinks love is wonderful, but she just hasn't felt that for herself yet. She loves what her parents has and she truly believes in it. But, she just doesn't jump from relationship to relationship and pouring her heart out easily and things like that. That's just not her. It takes her a minute. And maybe she just hasn't met the right one, right? She's also non-committal. As much as she believes in love and romance and thinks that she had a beautiful example with her own parents, she's afraid of that for herself. And again, I don't know if it's just because she hasn't met the right person, or if it's something else going on that she's going to have to deal with within herself. I don't know, but she is really afraid of truly giving herself to a relationship. And it could also be because, she's been totally dedicated to school and then jumping right into, being an attorney and things like that. Maybe she just hasn't had the time. I don't know. She's an excellent writer. She's published her own journals and things like that. She is so gifted in that area. And it's actually something she wants to explore more, but, she decided to be an attorney. So that's that. She's an all-arounder. She loves swimming, yoga, going to the gym. She's very active. She loves trying new things. She's a bit adventurous. She loves riding horses. She actually did ride horses growing up, and as a teen, she competed a bit. But yeah, she's all about being physical, as you saw her in the gym this morning. For her aspiration, I chose serial romantic, and I don't know if I'm even going to keep it that. I couldn't find an aspiration to fit who she is and what she's dealing with. She is not loose and she's not looking to jump from guy to guy, but she's also doesn't want to just give herself to any one person right now. She's starting to feel tied down with Corey. He wants more than she wants to give, and she just doesn't feel that with him, even though he's an amazing guy, absolutely perfect for somebody, just not her. And she just kind of wants to just break free of that, If you want to zoom in and check out her likes and dislikes, there are a lot. There's definitely a lot. Even though she's in a slump right now, my girl has always been busy and active and just open. She's very friendly and things like that. Again, she's in a rut right now. If we look at her romantic turn-ons and turn-offs, again, this came with the new pack Sims 4 Lovestruck. She loves men who are also active and into health and sports and just getting out and doing things. As hardworking as she is, her man has also got to be hardworking. She wants somebody that loves the outdoors. When it comes to romance styles, I mean, she loves all of it, but she particularly loves to flirt. That's fun to her. She has a good time with a little harmless flirt. All right. She loves to woohoo. She gets it in, and she loves physical intimacy. She loves feeling connected. She loves touch and things like that, but she just don't want to get too deep on the emotion side, if you feel me. She's not too particular about clothing. She just wants the man to be neat and put together, and she's partial to dark hair. So let me show you her apartment. This is where she lives, right in the heart of downtown, I guess we could say. This apartment complex is so nice. I believe there are about 6 or 7 units. We have the rooftop gym. It has a jacuzzi. These are other units, which, well, we can't see inside. But this is her apartment. Let's do a top-down view. She's got her yoga mat out there. This is her living, dining, office space, and this is her kitchen. As you can see, it's a little different than how I usually go. She's not really into the boho style. She loves like a mixture of modern, classic, and just really feminine luxe style. And her favorite color is pink. My girl, she's got money, so she does not hold back on taking care of herself and buying the things that she likes. This is her bathroom. I need to get her a laundry basket. Not too much going on here. And this is her bedroom. Let's turn it around first. So top down view. This is her bed. She loves the flowers. This is her little dress area. She loves fashion. As you see, ton of bags, shoes and things. This is her big mirror for getting herself together. And over here is just like her jewelry and wigs and things. Just had her take a quick shower and change into some work clothes for the office. She's just, you know, freshening up a bit, making sure she looks right, even though she's not pleased to be going in. I feel like this morning, something just kind of hit where she's feeling like, you know, something's got to give, and she's going to have to make some decisions really soon. She just came down and put some laundry in. Let me finish showing you the apartment complex. So this is a laundry room, as you can see. This is like a little sitting area for everyone. Out here is the pool and lounge. There's a grill and everything, a little fridge. I think there's an ice cream maker over there. And Sims are always coming out here cooking and just leaving stuff. It is the craziest thing to me. I wish they would throw it away. Anyway, I'm going to have her go on into the office now. So Niasha is here at the office getting her work done. She's so irritated that she got called in, but they're trying to close this deal, and you know, she's been working for this position. Her boss just left her office talking all kind of trash, and I feel like she's just getting to this point where she's just over it. She's like, I cannot keep doing this. This is Elena. She's the office secretary and one of Niasha's close friends, probably the only person in the office she actually likes. And they're just in here chatting. And Niasha is just telling her, like, you know, he was just in here talking all this trash. And girl, I don't even know at this point, like, why am I still here? Do I really want to be partner? I'm just sitting here like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. And Elena is basically telling her, you know, girl, listen, I see how you come in here and work your butt off every day just to be disrespected by these assholes. And she's like, whatever you want to do, like, I fully support you. You could do so much, and you love to write. You could do that. Like, you don't have to stay here. What do you want to be partner for? Like, when you really think about it, I hear the way you talk about this. I'm gonna pause it here for a minute. I feel like she's really just listening to Elena and dealing with her own frustrations, and her boss was just in there talking all this trash, and she's just kind of like, she's right. Like, what do I really want to do here? Like, why am I still pushing for this? They don't value me. They don't appreciate my hard work. And honestly, like, if I'm really being honest with myself, they're not going to make me partner. They're going to come up with some bogus reason or excuse or some kind of way to give this position to somebody else who didn't even work half as hard as I did. And that's kind of what she's thinking to herself in this moment. And I think she's going to come to the decision, like, right here. And she's like, You're right, Elena. You're so right. Like, I don't have to do this. And I really, this morning really just had me in a whole nother space. And when Jeffrey came in here talking all that crap, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And Elena's like, well, what are you going to do? I mean, there's so many things that you could do, right? Writing, you love to write. You could travel and write. I know you love to travel. And Elena's getting so excited just to finally be having this conversation because she's always felt like Niasha was just selling herself short at this law firm. And Niasha is like, I mean, I could travel. Like, I have the money. That's not a bad idea. And she tells her, look, remember when we went to Selva Dorada last summer? Oh my God, I loved it so much. It was so peaceful. I was thinking of going back. She's like, I mean, it was a little country out there, but I could check out the city, Ciudad Enamorada. And I think in this moment, that's when she makes the decision. Look, she even looked at the camera. She's like, yes, that is it. I'm gonna go. And I think the decision feels so good to her. She doesn't know what she's gonna do about her parents. She doesn't care about the job. I really think she would just walk away like it was nothing. And her relationship, I hate to say it, but she's not feeling much in that department either. She kind of wants to break free and just let go of everything and start a new chapter and just figure out what is up with her, what is going on with her, what is this change she's been feeling inside her, what is it that she wants, what is it she's looking for. She knows she's not going to find it if she just keeps on going the way she's going, following other people's expectations or what she thinks their expectations are for her. Whatever it is, she's decided to leave and she's good with it. Her and Elena are just hugging and Elena's just wishing her well and like, listen, girl, we will keep in touch. I'm gonna come see you wherever you go. Just let me know. And Niasha's like, yes, girl, shoot, you could come be with me too. We can leave together. And Elena is like, girl, I am not going nowhere and you know it. But anyway, keep me posted. I will definitely come for a visit. Niasha's out of the office and she gets a call from her boyfriend. Is he a boyfriend? He is, right? I mean, the way they've been carrying on. Ugh, it's so complicated. But she basically tells him, you know, I'll be home in a little bit and I'll definitely stop by because they are neighbors. He's such a great guy and she knows that it's going to be a difficult conversation, but she's just kind of like, you know what, I will cross that bridge when I get to it. So she just made it to Corey's. He lives literally right across the hall from her and whoo, she is like, this man, no, he can kiss. One thing about her and Corey, the steam level is absolutely there. Now let's pause and talk about Corey for a second. Okay, Corey is a catch. He's fine. He is fit. He adores her. He's so affectionate. He's so sweet. He's also just one of them real mannish type of dudes, if you know what I mean. He is a police sergeant. Her parents adore him and she's met his mother. And honestly, they would make the perfect couple. They look so good together and they get along so well. But Niasha just doesn't feel it. She feels like she's supposed to love him. She's supposed to want him and she's supposed to think he's the perfect guy. And a part of her does, but a bigger part of her feels like just not for her. Like he's not the perfect guy for her and she doesn't know why. She wants him to be it for her, but she just can't do it. And she wonders if it's just because she's in this weird place in life in general, you know? And so it's like maybe she can't appreciate him just because of where she is. She doesn't know, but I'm telling you, Corey, any woman would be lucky to have him. And Niasha knows this. And because she thinks that he's such a good guy, that's part of the reason she has to let him go. You know what I mean? I feel like she wants to go ahead and tell him now about her leaving the job and deciding to move away, but he is not making it easy. He's not making it easy at all. I feel like they're probably going to woohoo one last time. So look, she just told him about quitting the job. So maybe she is telling him. Maybe she's telling him now. Let's see. I feel like he's really happy for her because he also knew that she wasn't feeling that job and he knew how stressed she was. And he's just kind of telling her, you know, baby, I got you. I support you. I'm so glad you finally came to that. I knew you weren't happy. And she's like, there's more. And I wish she didn't look so cheery and flirty as she's telling him. But I feel like it's about right now that she's telling him of her decision to leave Oasis Springs. And it's not much of a conversation really because she knows that he's fully dedicated to his job and just up and leaving is not something that he would do. She also knows that he's not a long distance type of dude. But she also knows that she doesn't want to carry this with her. She wants this to end. She's not really into him in the way that he's into her. And I feel like she's telling him all of this. One thing about Corey, he's not like a highly reactive kind of guy. He can't be in his line of work, but also he's just not that type. He's a chilled out type of dude, very mature. And he's listening to her and he's not liking what she's saying, and he's hurt. Honestly, he is deeply hurt. He loves this woman and he sensed that there was a lot going on with her, but it's almost like he was just convincing himself that she'll just kind of come around, let me just stick in there and maybe I'll get through to her, but she's here with me, so it must be all right. And I think that's kind of how it was in his head. And so to hear this so abruptly, she's quitting her job, she's leaving the country, and she's not really giving him any type of say in it. She's just telling him this is what it is and I'm sorry. And for him, it's kind of like, I mean, what can I do? What can I say here? This is your decision. This is what you want. I don't like it, and I wish that you were in a different space, but I respect it, and I care for you. And if this is what it is for you, then I guess this is what it is. And honestly, he feels a lot more. Like he's thinking a whole lot more. He wants to say a lot more, but it's just not him. And he's not. One thing Corey ain't gonna do is he ain't gonna beg nobody. He just ain't gonna do it. And it's so interesting that the game would prompt this right now. So I would say that this is probably how the conversation started. He was just like, we've been doing this for a minute, and when we just move in together, you can come in on my place. And she tells him, Corey, I can't. And that's how the whole conversation started. They now have a new romance dynamic, strained. Listen, Sims, you better come through for B, okay? It says, ouch. Niasha and Corey seem to have hit a rough patch in their romance. Romantic partners with the strained romance dynamic will gravitate towards mean socials more often as a result of tension they're currently facing. Luckily, they'll still be able to work on their dynamic to fix things when the time comes. Would you describe the dynamic between them as being strained? It is absolutely strained, and Corey just literally walked out. So the two of them, it is what it is. Corey is sad. Niasha is sad that she hurt him. But this is it. This is kind of where it stands. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, we might be seeing Corey again because he is too good of a dude. I get it, but he's a good guy. And look at him. He's telling her, listen, whatever you do, I wish you the best. And I'm here for you. And he just kind of walks off and kind of leaves her to be. And she's going to go ahead and go home. It is the next morning, and Niasha just officially ended it with Corey. I mean, they ended it last night, but I had to officially end it in game, and I chose the new dump by text interaction. And let me read y'all the bust. This is crazy. Confrontation avoided from dumping partner by phone. Oh, Niasha, that's cold. Niasha is feeling pretty good about the decision to dump her partner over the phone. Relationship over, confrontation avoided. What could go wrong? So, of course, there was a bit of a confrontation, but jeez Louise. Here's one. It says, cut it off with toxic ex from breaking off negative romance. So this one doesn't really fit our story. He definitely wasn't negative at all. This one is from her quitting her job. Nothing's better than being unfettered. Because remember, she's non-committal, y'all. So breaking up and quitting jobs for her, that's all about a part of her personality trait. It makes her happy. So I wouldn't say that she's literally happy to end it with Corey. That's going to sit with her for a minute. But honestly, she just feels free. She feels so free. See, like single again. It feels great to be out of that stuffy relationship. And she did feel confined because she felt like she was kind of living a lie. So my girl is happy. She's free. And while I'm a little salty with her for breaking it off with Corey, I get it. Corey deserves better. Now, Niasha's a good girl, but they just weren't in the same space. I wanted to show you all these pictures real quick because her parents, I love them. They're about to meet up for lunch. This is her and her mom and dad, and this was her professional photo that she took for work, and another selfie with her parents. They are adorable, but we're definitely about to meet them. Niasha has made it to the restaurant with her parents, and this is Martha and Harold. I adore them. I really do. Remember, Martha is the judge and Harold is the medical doctor. She is super close with both of her parents. Her father adores her. Remember, she is their only child. So they came down from Willow Creek. She told them that she was going to be traveling, and they know there was some abrupt decisions made, and they don't know why, but they're thinking she'll probably do some explanations during the meal. They've got their seats, and they are going to place their order. I got this restaurant from the gallery. This is the name of it, Restaurant on the Lake. Don't ask me who created it because I don't remember, but I did go in and add some custom stuff to it. So let me just keep this simple. Maybe get them some smoothies. Actually, no, let's get a tea for mom. We'll get an iced lemon for Niasha and dad. And then we'll skip appetizers and just get a main course. All this food looks so good. Oh my goodness. Let's do this for dad. Let's do the spaghetti for mom. I think Niasha will go for the spicy ramen. It's probably going to end up being too spicy for her because I don't think her palate has adjusted for that yet. So while the waiter takes their order, I think Niasha is going to go ahead and get ready to let them know why exactly she's leaving. Because look, mom was like, girl, what is going on? Like, this is some exciting stuff going on. You're talking about leaving the country, moving? What happened? What's going on with your job? And Niasha tells both of them, you know, I quit the job, and she's just kind of listing off the reasons, and they're kind of shocked. They're not disappointed though. And Niasha didn't get the reaction she expected. She was definitely a little nervous about telling them, but they're like, okay, why? They just want to know why. Like, there's no judgment or anything like that. And Niasha's kind of like, I really thought y'all would be upset. Like, y'all are taking this really well. I never wanted to be a disappointment, and I'm so sorry that I couldn't see this through, but you know, I can't do it anymore, mom. The job was pure hell. They didn't respect me, and I know I wasn't going to get that partner position. No matter how positively I talked about it to y'all, it wasn't going to happen. And I have to go. I just have to do something different. And mom is like, honey, it's okay. Like, calm down. We support you. What made you ever think that we would be disappointed and not proud of you? And dad's saying the same thing, like, sweetie, what do you mean? Whatever gave you the impression that we weren't already proud of you? You are our phenomenal, intelligent, beautiful, strong, confident, and courageous only baby girl. We love you. We're already proud of you. You didn't have to go become a lawyer like your mom so that we could be proud of you. And her mom is basically telling her, like, you know, I supported you because that's what I thought you wanted, not because I thought you were just trying to be like me or do what I wanted. Niasha's actually feeling very relieved, and you know, they're just kind of chatting, and her parents are just reinforcing that, you know, we love you, we're proud of you. We just wish that you had been more open about everything, even with Corey, sooner, because you could have saved yourself disappointment. You could have saved Corey some hurt, and they're not coming down too hard on her. They're not judging her about Corey, but they really did like him. But I think her mom was like, honey, I've been there. Like, I get it. And sometimes you have to do what you got to do. There's the food, and I love this waiter outfit. Well, y'all, that's a different kind of glitch. The food was delivered, but it didn't appear on the table. I haven't experienced that one. But anyway, I think we can just go ahead and move on. They had the conversation. Niasha is getting ready for her trip. She's so excited, and she's so relieved to have the full support of her parents. So today is moving day, and Elena is here to see her off. They're just chatting it up for a little bit, and Elena is wishing her well. The apartment is all packed up. Look, I got the little clean and stuff here. I was so excited setting up the scene. But yeah, she done packed up, and my girl is ready to go. She's ready to go. She actually has a friend in Ciudad Enamorada, and I hope I'm saying it right. I know a little bit of Spanish, but my pronunciation be all jacked up sometimes. Anyway, I was so excited for her. Once she made the decision to do what she was going to do, she really stuck to her guns. I'm really proud of her for that. She's feeling excited. She's feeling free, and I can't wait to see how she does in this new environment. Her and Elena are just hugging and saying goodbye. And this is it, y'all. This is it for Oasis Springs. And we are going to see her again in Ciudad Enamorada in her new apartment.
Vamos a celebrarlo tú y yo, tú y yo. Vamos a brindar por el amor que tuvimos. Inmediatamente, bregando con las llaves del amor de mi mente. Siempre es tú, porque mientes. Un tiro al corazón, no, no, se me dio.
Y'all, she did it. She made it to Ciudad Enamorada, and her bestie, 𝒂𝒂, met up with her. Nova actually lives here, and you might remember Nova from the tech scenario. I think it was 1 or 2 episodes when I first started my channel. Anyway, she helped her find this cute little apartment. Let me show y'all. This is the full complex. There are 4 units, and then there's like a little washroom here. Out back, you have this beautiful outdoor space. It's a pool and everything. There are families here, there are singles here, and it leads all the way to back here. You have this wonderful spot where she can kind of go jogging and things. She loves the area. Nova really she really hooked her up. And it's already furnished, but it's pretty simple furnishing. As you can see, it's the basic of the basic. Okay, they kind of went all out on the bedroom. But I love this place. I really do. Like I said, there are 3 other units. And then over here, you have like the washroom and stuff. And it's so perfect for her. It's still, you know, in the city, but it's also peaceful. And what she needed was peace. She needed space. And so this is right on time. Nova is thanking her. I didn't even realize they were kind of matching. She's just thanking her and just really, you know, appreciative of her welcoming her here and helping her find a spot. And I'm going to end the episode here. I'm not going to go too far into the new pack and city until the next episode. So if you made it this far, thank you so much, y'all. I'm really excited to get into this new pack. And no, I am not ignoring the other series I have going. But I couldn't resist. But anyway, leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe, share it with somebody, okay? And until next time, y'all take it easy.